my wife and I were enjoying a good cup of coffee, and she's looking at me with her loving eyes, and we're kind of reflecting on the past year, and I kind of pointed out, you know, honey, this year we're getting ready to celebrate 25 amazing years together. She gets up and she comes over and gives me a hug, and she goes, whispers in my ear, she says, and it's taken me 25 years to embrace my mistakes. Best mistake ever, right? All right, so this last story is about a group of great people who love to give. In fact, it may have happened on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon after the Rotary Club meeting. A couple of Rotarians, well, more than a couple, maybe two foursomes of Rotarians decided to go play a quick round of golf. And at the end of the golf round, per tradition, everybody wound up at the clubhouse, and they're enjoying some fellowship, and they kind of standing around a table about this size. There's a bunch of mobile phones sitting there and talking about some stories and embellishing about the game that just happened. And all of a sudden a phone goes off. First ring, everybody's looking, second ring. I think it was Clayton. Clayton picked up the phone, and he's like, well, it was pretty loud, so he had to go to speakerphone. He goes, hello? And this beautiful voice on the other end says, hey, honey, are you at the club? He goes, yeah, I should be home about an hour. She says, no, that's not the reason why I'm calling. I'm over here at Wynn's of Mount Pleasant, and there's this absolutely beautiful long leather jacket that just looks stunning on me. What do you think? He goes, well, if you really like it, how much is it? Oh, it's just a couple $1,000. Well, if you really like it, go ahead and get it for me. And she says, well, while I got you on the phone, I was over at the Mercedes dealership this morning. And they just got this brand new Carolina blue G550. All the bells and whistles. He's like, wow, that does sound nice. And as you know, my favorite color is Carolina blue.
Can I correct you? That's Kentucky blue.
All right, it was a deep blue, Kentucky blue. And he's like, okay, well, how much are they asking for that? Well, you know, just a little bit over $200,000. He goes, all right, all the bells and whistles. Make sure that they add the extended warranty. She's like, oh, sweetheart, you are the absolute best. I can't wait to see you later this evening. She goes, oh, and by the way, one more thing. You remember that house that we missed out on last year over on Sullivan's Island? Yeah. Well, I just got a text from BB, and she says it's back on the market. Really? He says. Yeah. He says, all right. Well, I know how much you like it, so why don't you go ahead and offer $3 million? I'm sure they'll take that, but if not, we'll go up the other $200,000 and make sure we get that house. She goes, sweetheart, that is awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you this evening. So Clayton looks up and he realizes he's got a whole audience of people looking at him, and they're all just looking at him with awe. Like, you are amazing. He picks up the phone and he goes, does anybody know whose phone this is?